Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Let's Play HOI4 Kaiserreich as the United States. Let's continue on from where we last left off. So things are going fantastic. We have just capitulated the CSA. American Union State, I really don't think has the capacity to really fight us off. And after that, the Pacific states are a joke. Absolutely, like you don't have to even think about them. They are so insignificant. Order's been restored to New York City, so it's now back to being a core. Lovely, lovely, lovely. And Florida should almost be completely restored as well. Purple, you're probably a little bit too, do something like this. 8,000 manpower, 20% war support, even though we've been like maxed out forever. Will we finish the war before 1938? I don't think so. We're going to be quite close. That's fine. We'll probably capitulate the American Union State by Christmas. Getting rid of the PSA, I think, is a slightly different question. Your 1,000 aircraft. Something like that. Brazil is helping out you, even though I thought we got support at the very beginning of the war. Apparently not. Okay, so we did get you. Oh, you're actually in a fantastic location. Highest defense general is you. I know we probably won't get you to capitulate. But just taking San Francisco and holding it. Wait, Mexico's supporting the Pacific states? I'm a little bit surprised by that, to be honest. Like, the one place we needed to really get things going. Okay, let's go Michigan. We don't have the command power, or the political power, I should say, to push against the longest quite yet. And honestly, I think everybody on the line just attacks. Will you be able to dislodge? Like, if we can dislodge them... Okay, North Carolina. Weaponize the Wasp? Oh, the Women's Air Forces. I need the stability and the political power so that I can... Why can I not push against the longest? Am I still pushing against the front? Oh, does that automatically do it? Maybe. Anti-tank guns? I guess anti-air. Not really actually what I was expecting the event to be honest. Okay. We got some more troops. These actually are... Oh no, these are the guys from Ohio, right. We did want those guys. And I guess he should probably be on the entire border now. I don't think the Canadians are going to be getting involved in this war at all at this point. Are we going to take you? Maybe. We're at 90%. It's not impossible. How much manpower do you guys have? Probably about 400,000. I mean, a decent amount. Like, it's definitely not nothing. Okay, I want to push against the longest. Thank you very much. They are clearly the most dangerous country here. If we can get to the point where the Pacific States decides that they want to abandon the other guy, I want to say no to that, obviously. Yeah, not surprisingly, yeah, they're just going to come in, kill my troops, as unfortunate as that is. And once the war is over, of course we're going to demand over all of our old possessions from the Canadians. They own Panama. They actually don't own Alaska. We still do. Lovely. We'll definitely see if we can get the Panama Canal back. If they say no, I'm just going to invade them. Simple enough, I think. Green Army. Delete your old battle plan. Only here. And only spearhead to New Orleans, please. And thank you. Is that all of those guys? Yes. After that, we're looking at, let's go with 3 in Wisconsin. So reorganize these guys a little bit. Like the PSA, they're technically like a threat. Like not really at the same time, you know? Like how close are you guys to falling? You were at 61%. The problem, of course, is we're going to need to take Texas. Actually, it's not that hard. We probably just need to get some, where the next militia troops are. We'll just send them on, like, a naval invasion of, Houston. Hopefully that works and we rush to Dallas. When are those guys going to deploy anyways? 2 more days. Okay. Get some more steel, because we need that. Apparently we don't need as much rubber or aluminum anymore. Probably because, like, factories behind our lines are getting destroyed. I'm not too sure. We don't have full control over Illinois yet. We lose some territory, we must have. No biggie. We'll just get some troops from, here. Did lose our troops that we sent, or our troops that rose up in San Francisco. Unfortunate, but so be it. Yeah, so we'll send you guys down there. And I'll actually send you to Houston itself. Do you guys have boats? 14 and 27, so you have a handful. Okay, well, Russia's now declared war, which means that the volunteers that they had sent to the Pacific States are no longer theirs. Now, is there troops? The answer is no, there are not. So that does change our plans somewhat. I mean, do they change our plans that much? I'm not too sure. Unfortunately, the Pacific States, I think are... I mean, we could send troops to Alaska to navally invade. It'd be very strange, but we could do it that way. I guys actually need to do a fallback line, like, right here. Okay, so we got shock and awe. Let's do an Air Force debate. Send you to Green Army. Yeah, there's some American United States submarines trying to sink our stuff. But honestly, you're not too worried about it. Could be worse. You guys actually launch an invasion as soon as you can. Going into one fleet with a good admiral. How's this not... How's 8,000 not beating... Where are you going? I mean, I'm sure they'll figure it out eventually. You know, hopefully. If they don't, we might have some issues. But, you know, I have confidence with my army. Okay, you guys fall back, you fall back, you fall back. I mean, I'm not a fan of what's happening on the northern front. But to me, what that says is that we just gotta push the south harder. Why do you not have... Probably because you can't get the oil. That's my best guess. So for that, we're going to get all of our aircraft to land, force them down so we don't spend the oil on those guys. But you also dock. Let's just get some oil reserves back. And then we can worry about everything else. I mean, the North doing as bad as it is wasn't really part of the plan. I know it's surprising. Yes, we're finally getting some oil back. Still not that much, honestly. Okay, but Christmas for defeating the defeating the American Union State maybe was a little bit optimistic, but still. I mean, by Christmas we should be in New Orleans, which I think is still pretty good. Let's at least kill Illinois. Okay, New Orleans has fallen a little bit before Christmas, which gets them down to 39%. You guys be very aggressive. I have one of you being aggressive, right? Yeah, you. The ones I don't want to be aggressive. You're actually losing territory in the north. The course is not ideal. Okay, so now that we have oil back... How is this 0%? I do not understand. Unless it's a modifier because I'm in the American Civil War that my stuff kind of sucks. I don't think that's a thing, is it? I don't believe so. Why are you attacking? Just hold position. That's all you have to do. No, but I mean, they're out of the ports. I have no idea. I don't know what the problem is. I guess you 9 divisions aren't doing too much then. So I apologize for that. So we'll get you guys on this line as well. Okay, which one of these do we want? Air Force or the Air Corps. Around the, we want probably the Air Corps. Yeah, I guess you guys go to Dallas. That's your plan. Is it a great plan? I don't know. But it's definitely a plan. How do you have so many men? I mean, I guess you're putting all your troops on a very tiny front line now. So I assume that's probably how. Send you to the north. Come on, American Union. Like, Huey Long, you've got to admit, you have lost. Can I push against the longest again? No. Like, how long is until this is done? January. Okay, so we still got like 20 more days. I mean, I would have liked the naval invasion to work, but again, there's like some problem with it. I still don't really know what it was. Why was your line so long? No wonder we were having troubles. That's probably my own fault, but... Okay, so we got our troops up here. Please push them out of here. Like, I'm embarrassed to admit that I've lost, Chicago. Like, that should not have happened. Okay, so our troops are still making their way to where they need to be. Are you pushing against the Federalist? You're not doing anything. They're very tough. Like... compared to everybody else? Compared to everybody else, their numbers aren't bad. I would like to recruit 2 more divisions in Maine. Thank you very much. Pacific States, you should just declare war on these other guys. Like 170, like that's pretty strong for the American Civil War. Like compared to these guys, I mean actually they're about the same. I think we just have less men up there. So it seems like they're much stronger than they actually are. War propaganda, we don't need that. Okay, so we are making some progress. Houston will be the next city after this. Houston and Dallas. We got them down to 37. So that is 10, 10. Still want St. Louis, of course. Okay, please phones. Again, I don't need notifications right now. We're all good. Like, how are you doing so badly? I'm assuming there's like a lot of people upset with you right now. Okay, delete this plan because that's no longer relevant. Just push your way forward. And also stretch your line out a little bit. Okay, we got 3 actual regular infantry divisions. Send them to you. Houston has fallen. We just need to get to Dallas. I mean, not probably just not just. Probably a little bit more steps than that. But I think the Civil War, I think, was definitely going to be over before the Weltkrieg begins. So that's nice. But if we're not actually entering the fray, because I really don't think we're going to be sending troops to Europe. To be completely honest. San Antonio's also worth 10 victory points. Yeah, go to San Antonio as well. But like, this way to not fight more troops if you don't have to. Little Rock is worth 2. Tulsa's 1. 5, 2. Kansas City's worth 8. You know, it's not nothing. Okay. Delete these plans. Move up towards the north. Thank you. How much is Austin worth? Austin's worth 5. I think what? Of course, we want to take out Little Rock. Or St. Louis, I should say. Okay, now you're both at war with each other. I mean, that's nice and all. A little bit too late, but it should mean that these troops are going to immediately try to fill up this entire border. I don't think they can do, to be honest. But I think they got weak enough that the AI thought, hey, we can probably kill these guys. They are kind of extremely nothing. They're 15%. Is that enough for the collapse event to take place? I don't know. I would imagine so. Like, this looks like a pretty dire situation when your capital is now in Oklahoma City. Again, no offense to Oklahoma City. I don't think it's like that. Okay. So. That front has fallen. You guys are moving up here. Pink Army, of course, is going to flood their way to here. Blue remains down to this area. But I think with the fall of the American United States, that's going to be a good time to end this episode. So thanks everybody for watching. My Anthem. If you enjoyed, give it a thumbs up. And not enjoy, you can always thumb down. You want to see more, subscribe, and goodbye.